And here we go again on a glorious day in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania, as we welcome you to the Little League Baseball World Series here on ESPN. It is presented by T-Mobile. Take a look at how this whole thing unfolds with a look at the division at a glance. There are 20 teams here, boys and girls, ages 10 to 12. It's 2/3 the Major League Baseball field size. And every roster player will bat in a continuous order, no longer required to play in the field.
Other Johanna, watching him lead off here at the Little League World Series. Guerrero's 0-2. 76 out of the gates, and a backwards K for Antonio Guerrero. They align on a sign. He sets up away again. And a comebacker past Guerrero to Raul Hernandez Jr. He's got a rocket arm. And there's 2 down. All right, so how'd they get here? Aruba out of the Caribbean. Guerrero's 3-2 is called strike 3. 77 paint piece, equivalent to 100 miles an hour in the big leagues. When we come back, Mexico bats for the first time. A bunch of no-hitters early on. Up the ladder, and Neymar Angela's fired up with a strikeout to begin his day on the mound. All right, so Neymar Angela's 1-2, and a ground ball right side. Deliano Raven makes the play. 2 down. We love watching the defense as well. And our buddy Tim Kirkjian, who you'll hear from over the next couple of weeks. And Raul Jr. did it as well when he was younger. Bouncing ball left side at Cruz in time. 1-2-3 for Neymar Angela to start his day on the mound. We're scoreless on 0-2. Strike 3 called. Well, it's not really the Little League World Series until we check in for the first time with Sebastian Salazar.
Exactly.
Or, as Kyle Peterson reminded us, an Italian ice. He didn't get one. Bouncing ball left side, and Raul Hernandez throws out Henry Cronson. So 5 up, 5 down for Mexico. 3-2 pitch is away. How about some of the takes from 11-year-old Deliano Raven with 2 outs, and he's the first Aruba base runner here at the Little League World Series.
And just special dedication.
Up the ladder, and 75 as Antonio Guerrero's making his family proud at the Little League World Series.
I'm gonna say that thing was not done by some amateur. That thing was professionally done.
And Ulises Ortiz strokes it to center, and one hops it off the wall. Ulises Ortiz has the first hit at the Little League World Series. Cunha Jr. digging back a little bit. Longoria gets the butt down, and Neymar Angela got the throw there to Deliano Raven. Made a nice play covering the bag for the first out. City. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away, and Isaac Martinez throws in time. Runner to the plate. The tag, not in time. And Ulises Ortiz starts the scoring with some daring base running.
I mean, the base running from Ortiz right there, being smart, understand, okay, we got a pass ball, let me make sure I get myself to third, but now nobody's covering home. He saw that immediately, didn't hesitate, and got himself home right there. You see him check the throw, and then the perfect base run, perfect sliding right there. The aggressiveness, you gotta love it, and he's pumped up for Team Mexico.
How about the energy? I promise. Backside ground ball at Cruz, and a hot shot from Santiago Sotelo. And then the throw gets away. Sotelo's at second for Mexico with 2 down in the second. We told you Neymar's got a 5-pitch mix. Bouncing ball, Angela gloves, and Neymar Angela ends the inning. But Ulises Ortiz with the base running to start.
Ended up making it to the major leagues. which probably helped me in the long run.
Well, this is Strasburg-like velocity from Antonio Guerrero, but with 74, just to move up to second. 2 down. If you're wondering, drop third strike is in play. Yes. The tying run at second in the third. The payoff. Rodriguez strikes out. 74 with cut for Antonio Guerrero. He's 30 pitches deep in his 3-1. It's a bouncing ball off his glove, and Nishat Toledo has no play. Infield single for Sergio Gonzalez for
The baseball and trying to line it up in a good spot.
Dominic Balderas scorches one to center, and a diving catch from Arnold Marta. One away. This is Ricardo Cavazos. Takes high, and it gets away toward the backstop and allows Sergio Gonzalez to move up to second. Third. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ricardo Cavazos. And a strikeout for Neymar Angela for the second out of the inning.
This is a good slider that kind of
2018. Classic little brother response. I remember my older brother striking out.
Play at third, and the throw from Isaac Martinez not in time to get Sergio Gonzalez. Sebi, to be clear, no here at the Little League World Series. 2-2. On the ground, right side at Deliano Raven to end the inning. Neymar Angela leads him in at third.
opportunity to go play in the United States and play in Major League Baseball. They have that dream at such a young age.
It's a strikeout for Antonio Guerrero, his 8th. And there's one away in the 4th.
I mean, this team from Aruba Center Little League had a tough one against the Dominican Republic.
Specifically to your team. Your 14 players here in another country. 3-2. Strike 3 called. 9 strikeouts in Muhammad against the flamethrower Antonio Guerrero, who has struck out 6 in a row. 10 total through 4 no-hit innings.
And I'm
up the ladder, and Gerardo Cisneros works the walk in the end, and a man aboard as the lineup turns over. Yet here in the first game of the day. Back to the top, and Antonio Guerrero pulls back, scorches one at short, and into left center field. Past Nishat Toledo, and Guerrero stings one, and the first 2 have reached for Mexico in the 4th.
Yeah, I was looking at Guerrero kind of show bunt and what they'll do if there's a bunt.
The 1-0. Garza drops it down, barehanded at first, and they got the force. Henry Croutzen makes a fabulous play over to third. Here it is. This one gets away. Second and third for Mexico.
Runner at home if they get a ground ball here.
2-2. Left field and caught by Jaziel Din Muhammad. 2 down. The base runners. This one hits Ulises Ortiz. Definitively. 5 pitches deep. On the ground, up the middle, Deliano Raven with a sliding stab. Excellent defense from Aruba in the 4th, but Mexico does add on. 2 struck out 10, like we said, and nobody's put a ball beyond the infield. On the edge at 75. Strikeout number 11.
Well, one thing you'll
Right side from Antonio Guerrero. His 3-2 to Isaac Martinez. Swing and a miss. 8 straight strikeouts for Antonio. Deep breath, and Antonio Guerrero deals and misses. So it breaks up the string of 8 straight strikeouts and the tying run to the plate for Aruba. Hey, find Little League on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, YouTube. Damage here 3-2. On the ground, right side. And Gerardo Cisneros ends the inning. And ends 5 no-hit innings from Antonio Guerrero.
They get that opportunity with somebody on base as well.
Santiago Sotelo pops one up left side. And from short, Nishat Toledo is there for the first out. Navmar Angela's 1-1 to Diego Gonzalez is lined towards short and a jumping catch by Nishat Toledo. 2 gone.
2, right? Just the passion to want to work with the kids.
That's a roller fair from Sergio Gonzalez at Henry Cronson to end the inning.
We'll see if we can get something going, get some guys on base here in this inning.
Hot shot snared by Hernandez. Wow. Picks one out from Ortiz. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Mexico's 1 out away. Little League stats are provided by Game Changer. From Raul Hernandez. The payoff. Swing and a miss. A no-hitter for Mexico. The gas of Guerrero and history from Hernandez. The country's 5th at the Little League Baseball World Series. They had one 2 years ago in combined fashion as well against Canada, and they do it to Aruba in the tournament's first game.
I mean, the pitching was special. Antonio Guerrero and Raul Hernandez Jr. finishing it off. I also look at the aggressiveness of Ulysses Ortiz base running that offered them the first run in the game.
We are just getting started on day 1 at the Little League World Series. New Hampshire